You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. So we're going to do a little bit of crew rearrangement. Rock goes into piloting. Dez is the captain now. Second best pilot in the game just because they're immune to fire, have 150 health. You typically don't want to move the pilot around the ship. Hello, Farb. How's it going? Farb, welcome aboard. So that's why we want the rock there. Again, we're not going to move them too much. NG, double repair speed, so we don't want them tied down to a system. And free to move about the ship, getting us repairs. Then we just go human and mantis. We'll learn those weapons a little bit faster. And also has like some normal repair speed. These are the systems we really, if the piloting goes down, it's or weapons go down, it's a little bit gross. We also only have 2 power in our weapon systems. So I'm doing all right. I finally watched Avengers Infinity War. It was all right. Kind of interesting, all the changes. I mean, they are necessary changes, in part just because, you know, it's a movie, but just what the characters they had available versus the original, particularly since it's actually more based on the Infinity Gauntlet than the Infinity War, but it is what it is. Alright, so what are we looking for in Sector 1? Our first priority is level 2 shields, and then we're hoping to find a weapon. I'm pretty keen on not picking up any more crew. Normally, it's really good value to get a crew member in Sector 1, because it's like, oh, you get, you know, a dozen, maybe 2 dozen scrap from a jump versus a crew member having 45. But with 4 crew members, we're pretty good as is. So we scope the sector out, make sure there's nothing dirty, like a jump that looks good and isn't. Let's just go ahead. Alright, wow, this ship is incredibly disgusting. So it has boarding, it has a 3 power weapon system with a flak 1 and heavy laser, at least it's not a small bomb. But this is a pretty terrifying ship. This represents a 5 damage weapon system, plus the flak targets a single room. So if they fire like 3 flak shots at our shields, we are going to be in a pretty bad state. Right, they're also trying to run away, but I have to take their weapons offline. It is a priority. I can't let this flak go. Hopefully our shots don't miss. And okay, they boarded into weapons. So we're gonna have the NG help out here. Just get a slight buff. And okay, flak into the med bay, that's fine. We didn't take down the thing that was important to take down. That's a bit unfortunate. They'll need this flak offline. It can penetrate our single shield quite easily. Oh, there goes Artie. Good old Artie. Okay, now both their weapons are offline. We're going to try and take out their piloting so they don't run away. But this is what I meant, like, enemy ships, it's very easy for them to run away from us. The ship was going to try and jump pretty much from the start. Oh, wow, I totally didn't save positions. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, do I want to hit engines? Because they're gonna jump, just it's gonna be immediate. Alright, so we lucked out a little bit that they only had level 2 engines. Engines are offline, but they did do, which pretty frequent in the 1.6 update that happened recently, is even though the system is damaged, they switched the weapons. This didn't happen very often before 1.5. It actually is scary that the computer does this. They haven't done repairs yet still. Oh, yay, both shots hit. Alright, let's take down shields, make them a little bit more vulnerable. Alright, that's not gonna hit me in the weapons. So looks like we're gonna end up taking 6 damage this fight. It is pretty rough for a first fight. But we got 16 scrap. Alright, well, that's a start. You two start doing repairs. The first 20 scrap will actually go to a buffer point in the shields, so our shield system will be able to take a single point of damage and still function. That's just... I don't know. So, like, we could face that exact same ship and it wouldn't have a teleporter, so I don't... One of those things I don't quite understand in regards to, like, the pool of points enemy ships have. That it just, like, oh, it can have a teleporter and repowered weapon system. Oh, I'm afraid the rock is taken. I have a human and I have a mantis. How are you doing, Mad Chad, aside from the lack of rocky exterior? Human? Mantis. Do know that if you take the Mantis, it is possible you will have to answer to Mersala about this. Oh, an early store. Yeah, we don't have, like, scrap for stores. Okay, you will be the Mantis. Let's look at this ship. Okay, so we have a chance of double rewards here, so we're not going to take their bribe. We're going to try to be a hero. Target their weapon system, want this offline. Hopefully this is Alito. Or hopefully we just get dodges and we never find out. Okay, that fired at about 10 seconds, so it's probably Alito. Where's it gonna land? No system of consequence. Nope, totally an Artemis. Alright, but it's offline, so now we're safe from taking damage, which is nice. Back here. Oh, hopefully the run's still going on. Alright, now we want to take down the shields. Oh, we only did 2 damage, so there is a fire in there. O2. It's a pirate ship. Let's actually take a look next door and see if we have some, like, crazy possibility of a crew kill. No, getting a O2 kill, even though we got, like, 2 fires started at some point. It's, with double rocks, there's not a chance. Alright. 9 scrap, and they jumped away. Wow, that's terrible. Get my buffer point shields and rename. Welcome aboard, Mad Chad. Let me double check, make sure I've actually saved the positions again. Alright, so we don't want that store. Aid the civilian ship. Okay, don't hose the civilian ship. Alright, once again, we want to take their weapons offline, get that missile offline. I'll go ahead and put you in shield to get you some training. Perhaps off this basic laser. Alright, we got a miss. Alright, laser went down, that's unfortunate. Oh, they switched off. That's awesome. Let's actually go for the shield here then. So normally you want to take out their weapon systems, and then ideally you should be like safer, right? Because their ability to deal you damage drops, and then you have time to try and pick their ship apart. Then afterwards you normally go shields, the idea being that dealing damage to their shields while their weapons are damaged, it's inclined to pull their piloting. So you lose the shield barrier, plus they have a tendency to pull their evasion. I love that cruiser having a backup reliable source of damage. The beam is a lot stronger, I feel, on like easy or even normal mode, but on hard mode, because you're such pressed against resources, it's just like this thing you throw in scrap of late, or when things are already like awful. Oh, you ran away too. Well, you're jerks. Dang it, we had 2 times we missed opportunity for additional rewards. Okay, you don't have shields, but you do have cloaking. We'll give it a shot. So chain laser means this is only going to be a Lato. move the NG back. Fine. I'm gonna check out that weapon system, hopefully. Unfortunately, both their weapons are dangerous. It would be lovely if all 3 shots hit. All 3 shots hit, and yeah, naturally I get hit in the weapons there. So, these auto scouts, or auto ships. A couple interesting things about them. If they're not running at the start of the fight, they're not going to run. Ever. Oh yeah, I probably should repower that. Their systems are considered manned. They, in fact, get those bonuses. That's why if you drop into level 1 piloting, it still has evasion. I don't actually want to take this out. Better choice actually would have been to hit piloting. If the first shot hits and their piloting goes offline, then the next 2 would have. Should be okay, though. Yeah, I know, it does take 8 scrap and a sector update. Okay, well, we do have a lot of chance at scrap, which is nice. Unfortunately, we've gotten pretty low scrap rewards. I would have liked to have already gotten our second shield online. Considering we've had 4 fights, and we're not there yet. The NG back on doors so we can control borders. Terraforming. Offer your assistance. Attempt to scan the planet. You find if you modulate the feedback signal of your sensors to the right frequencies, you're able to get through the atmosphere. And we get a fight. Okay. Don't be an offensive drone. Alright, we can perhaps get hurt here, so let's put both of our weapons in, or try and take out their weapon system here. So look, it doesn't seem to be an offensive drone. They must have some sort of repair bot. Shields for that charge time. Didn't get there. And NG goes to help put out the fire. Alright, and we switch to shields. I actually found out recently that rocks do have a slight buff in putting out fires. Not as good as an NG, but it does in fact put out fires better than, say, a human or a slug. Don't run away. Alright, FTL is delayed. That's good. Getting this repaired quickly. Artie might come online and actually finish them off. Fine. Oh, was I? Oh, I totally didn't power up engines there. That probably would have helped. But yay, we do have our second bubble online. 63 scraps so far. Alright, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 jumps before the exit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, these don't connect. Oh, this is... Oh, no, they hacked my engine. That's actually kind of annoying. This is a relatively good training ship. It fires 2 projectiles. We're completely safe, but they hacked our engines, which actually means this crew member, I think, is not considered to be on the engine, so I can't do any training there. That's a bit irksome. I would just hit him in the shield since we can't actually take damage from this ship. Again, with a rock crew member, we don't have a chance at like any crew kills or anything. I'm just pulling the piloting here. Alright, so now that we have our second shield online... Oh, you had piloting. Yeah, train shields. I suppose it's not the biggest of priority. It can help in a couple situations. Ooh, 4 fuel and 23 scrap. That's actually a really nice reward. Now I need a weapon. Like, I want a weapon to complement our burst laser. Now, burst laser works with, like, everything. I mean, that's why it's amazing. 2, 5 at the best. We'll see. We will not surrender our crew to slavers, though you do have a burst laser 2 and Lido missile. That is scary. That's a scary setup. All right, let's make sure we actually have our engines up. Lido 2, empty room. We'll start a fire. They already went down and they got a double miss. Well, that's fair. They didn't miss anything. Got a dodge. Alright. Does help. Okay, we can bring the oxygen online. The shields don't matter right now. Oh, that I do want back up. We've actually taken a significant amount of damage. Wow, they had a buffer point in their shields as well as a 3-power weapon system. Have to keep hitting them in this. I don't want to eat any more missiles, please. Please. Then. No. So the human doesn't give us any more blue options. Humans only have 1. I'm pretty okay with the 4 crew that I currently have. I just need scrapped. Getting a weapon online is an imperative. I mean, look how slow this fight is. I mean, we have the Burst Laser 2 again. Burst Laser 2, super amazing weapon, but this fight is incredibly slow. The other problem with only having 1 weapon is we can only target like 1 system. So if they have drone control, for example, to go along with their weapon systems, I can't, you know, split our projectiles and take out 2 at the same time. And heal. Better than Alanius. What, humans are better than Alanius? Yeah, Alanius are more of a pain than a help. But you have 2 weapons online. Artie is not a weapon. Is a system. 1, 2, 3. I think we only get 3 fights out of here. Oh, did I path this really wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. I did this wrong. I should have gone 1, 2, 3, 4. It is possible to get like 2 empty beacon jumps in Sector 1, which is really gross. That I don't know. I know they make a better repair sound, and that should count for something. 1, 2, 3... Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2... that feels really sketch. 3... Nah, it feels too sketch. Attack them before they can attack us. Don't have a missile. Hey, you don't have a missile. Nice. We cannot take damage from this fight. And they got a rock. Wow, what's with all the rocks? Oh, we can't take damage if I have both my shields up. That's how that works. Sketch. Let's just go auto fire because I'm lazy. No, that is not a very good surrender offer. So I'm okay with like not going to a store. We just didn't have the scrap for it, but now it is, like I said, it's pretty important that we get a weapon to complement our burst laser. 19 scrap. All right, that is better. We'll put you back on doors. Oxygen, that's fine. I totally probably missed a jump. Totally probably maybe missed a jump. Continue. Oh yeah, no, it's good. Actually take the 5 repair for 10 scrap. Sure, let's get a little bit more. Yeah, I missed a jump here. That's okay. Zoltan controlled or Uncharted Nebula? Zoltan controlled's pretty bad. Nebula is also not really great. What do I want to do? We do have plenty of fuel, so Nebula will give us more jumps. They'll just also have more empty jumps. Zoltan shields, considering we only have the one weapon. Really, they only have the one weapon? I'm not a big fan of that. So let's go Uncharted Nebula here. Alright, so like I said, we're saving up to get a second weapon online. It's here. Pretty much determined. Just looking for a store and lots of dead jumps. So 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up and through. Right. Yeah, no, I guess we'll attack the ship. Sure. Alright, heavy laser and a missile, and we got boarded in. So none of my systems are showing that they're getting punched down here. We want to, of course, take out their weapon system first. Oh, they're over here. Okay, we're just going to ignore them for the time being. Alright, that fired pretty quickly. Makes me think that's a Lido. Alright, and we got both weapons offline. I'm trying to get into my shields. We can bring back the oxygen. Let's bring up Artie. I kind of like having them on my ship versus over here, where they could potentially be doing repairs. Alright, now that you're punching my shields, not allowed. Mantis is slowly doing repairs, doing the best that they can. Alright, you're running away. That's not allowed. Boy, you actually have quite a bit of hull. Let's put you on weapons so that charges faster. Be a good idea. Alright, next 2 shots do finish it off. Hopefully. So I think actually the Kestrel A, which has only 3 crew, they're all humans, but it starts with an Artemis missile, is a far better ship than this. Like, just that extra bit of firepower you can rely on early makes all the difference, plus it's something you can sell. The ship doesn't come with anything you can sell. And sometimes just, you know, that quick scrap infusion can be make or break a run, particularly early on. Early sectors are the hardest sectors in FTL. So we have 84 scrap. So I mean, we could buy burst laser too, but we actually don't even have enough money to get it online, right? So like a 2-power weapon, we're 24 scrap towards a 2-powered weapon. Hey, it's another missile ship. Yay. Well, the ion doesn't matter right now for 1 single shield bubble, so Rock A comes with 2 missiles. Rock A. Well, you typically don't want to sell the Artemis. The Artemis is actually a pretty fantastic weapon. 2 damage, don't be 2 damage. 1 damage into Artie. Okay. This is only 1 damage. If all 3 of my shots hit, the weapons do come offline. We have taken so many missile hits already. We're gonna have to wait. The cloaking will time with our shots. You actually want to take out their piloting if possible. If possible, we'll try and hit their cloak. So their repair speed is much slower, but they do repair all their systems at the same time. That'll do. Alright. I'm also not like adverse to investigate the station. Alright, good amount of scrap. Buying like I like getting like a third power in engines. It typically has a really solid value. Better evasion, you can get out of fights faster, all really good things. And is That's the problem with Nebulas, is they will have more empty jumps. Well, that really proves my point. Back-to-back empty jumps, pretty rough. Oh geez. So we're massively in trouble. So again, this ship is able to afford a 3-power weapon system and a teleporter. Its weapons are disgusting. Okay, it's putting the flak online. I got 1 shield bubble, that's it. That's all I can afford. It doesn't really matter. I'll just send the Mantis in. So really need to do 2 damage to that ship. Get that flak offline. Okay, we're gonna take 3 hits, or 2 hits. Just kill them. Nice. They actually aren't powering up this weapon. They boarded us with one. That person's doing repairs. We take down piloting. They don't gain any additional power. Oh, they have a buffer point in piloting. Yay. Oxygen's down to 67%, and the flak's back up. Not allowed. Alright, let's just keep an eye on their weapon systems. Yeah, they are not switching over to the heavy laser, which, you know, that's fine with me. Hello, Elad. How's it going? Good luck on the battles. Thanks, I'm going to need them. Alright, that could have gone a lot worse. I'll take my 16 scrap. So remember, we haven't actually bought any power yet. We've only spent about 50 scrap on our ship. Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. Fuel bubble up, engines up. I have so much work to do. No! Okay, we are super not gonna fight this ship. Rock crew member blue option, 20 scrap and no fight. I like it. Alright, what I am gonna do is... I want to buy 2 power bar. Don't hate it. So like I said, we haven't bought power yet. So that's 1 shield bubble, that's our 2 engines, that's Artemis, that's our weapons. Up 1. Alright, I'm gonna buy 1 power bar. At least in a nebula, that will, because they round up, it does give me power when it gets halved again. A little bit disappointed that we still haven't seen a store yet, though. We did check all those beacons. Can't check that beacon. Yeah, I know. We attack pirates. Hey, do you have a missile? That's fantastic. I'm really happy for you. I take out their weapon systems again. Like, we're just getting wrecked by missiles, but I can't spend scrap on getting engines online because I need a weapon for that burst laser too. Good, it's an Artemis. Great. If we don't find like a weapon in this sector, then we kind of have to start putting scrap into the artillery beam, which is that's really, really bad. FTL is delayed, sure, of course it is. Lock them in the shields. This shouldn't have any piloting. Because putting scrap into that means I'm not putting scrap into my weapons, and I still eventually have to get them back online. Could I just have a free weapon? I get a map. Okay, well, there's my store. 2. I am willing to push to hit both stores. I think I have to be. We need that weapon. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Kind of okay with this. Alright, come on, weapon. Single page stores. Total garbage. Drone control's terrible. Mind control, none of these are the systems we actually want on our ship. Since we're going to a store next jump, I'm not going to bother getting repairs, and we're kind of okay on fuel. Only drones calling it. Yeah. I think the idea of single page stores, like, there's already an RNG element that there's 5 potential slots a store can have. Weapons, augment, crew, drones, and systems. So even if you have a 2-page store, you're still going to miss out. And then among those, there's still RNG. 1-page stores, in my opinion, should not exist. Well, cloaking's good. Alright, it actually does have weapons. It has a hull beam. Hull beam is pretty amazing. That represents a ton of damage. Yeah, I like the hull beam here. Okay. What's it take to get online? Then I would have no scrap for repairs. Okay, I do need a little bit of fuel. I want to get up to at least 14. How much is this? 25, 35. I need a couple more repairs. Because I still actually don't even have power for that. Hold it. Good job. Why couldn't you call something nice? I should also really heal my crew. These are not deals. These really aren't deals. Barb, Des, go ahead, get healed up. So this is also kind of bad. Well, we got a weapon, right? But we went to an empty jump, hit store, then by crew members. So that's 4 jumps in a row. We earned nothing. Hopefully we can earn a little bit of money here. A bit of money. Hey, you have hacking. You're running away. Don't hack my weapons or my shields. Don't hack my weapons or my shields. We have to take out the hacking. It's going to slow us down way too much. I need this kill. I can't. I just couldn't, like, I need that hacking offline so my weapons stay live. Fortunately, their weapons can't hurt us. Okay, that's good. We're gonna take out their engines. Alright, so they're not running away. Should have staggered it, hopefully. But if I called it nicely, I would have been wrong. Look. We have to have certain priorities, like you being wrong versus me winning the run. Particularly if you're on board the ship. I mean, whose side are you on? Okay, I need 7 more scrap, and then I need scrap. This is sort of my last scrap opportunity before the exit. I really don't want to go into a sector with only a single weapon online. Of course, I'm going to attack the pirate. Just don't have a missile. Or, okay, burst laser too, sure. Once again, got to take out the weapons. We've had a lot of nasty fights. I mean, it's been a lot of missiles and a lot of burst laser 2s or flak 1s already. I need to put that fire out, or it burns my engines. Tic-tac-foe with the host. Thank you. Did I just have a host command? Host. Tic-tac-foe. How are you doing? Were you doing some battlefield? Alright, that's good. Oh, it's also good that we got that fire out before it burned through my engine, that I'm going to take another hull point. Alright, the weapons are finally offline. Let's bring back our oxygen. Nope, cold host. Ah, well, appreciate it all the same. We're doing FTL. We are the Federation A. Not particularly a fan of this ship. We're struggling right now. We do have a weapon we can get online if we can live long enough to get it online. We've had some pretty nasty fights throughout this run thus far. Vulcan Glade Beam and Burst Laser 3. No, that's also not helping. Why aren't you helping? You should be helping. I can turn off the oxygen and that to power the whole beam if I need to. Alright, so this jump is just empty and we gotta go to the next sector. Federation A. No, it's more like Federation... Zoltan Homeworld. I can't... Cracking Zoltan Shields versus Uncharted Nebula again. I mean, we now have projectiles, so that's good. We just don't have the power to deal with Zoltan Shields quite yet. Alright, here's the exit. That's one jump point, which we're not going to make. So that jump's dead, all that's dead. So we're coming this route, and everything else looks pretty normal. So... we need scrap. Scrap. Gross. Skip it. We would have risked a crew member if we try to do that. Level 2 piloting does give you a blue option, but we're so far behind on scrap, I couldn't waste that opportunity. Okay, this ship is probably just gonna kill us. We're too far behind. We're just so insanely far behind. Okay, they took down their missile and put up their burst laser. Good. Do I want to go full weapons to have a chance? I think that's the plan. Shots hit. Not too surprising. Alright, our weapons are still alive, though. Go ahead, repair doors. Nice. Okay, you're offering me 2 fuel, 4 missiles, 14 scrap. Don't care about missiles. 14 scrap is not a lot of scrap. Will not accept surrender. Oh, I was a little bit slow in realizing that they put up the second shield bubble. Oh, they have a clone bay. That's adorable. Get in there. Should be fine. But I should have paid attention that they got that second shield online. Alright, we're gonna switch them in the room. Finish them off. Alright, 25 scrap, much better than the 14. Ruby 2 ladies and a human. What? That possible? I feel like that's not actually possible. We do get a power bar though. Start the repair process. Oh no, it's gonna take you an hour to get there. Alright, so again, we're sort of in this position, like, our weapons are now fine. We can win fights. We just need scrap so I can power things. So any of these jumps where we have power, it just puts it that much farther behind in those fights. It's actually a really bad situation to have. Like, you think it's fair because it happens in the enemy ships too, but they're never, like, below power what they need. Okay. This jump to... Intruders on board. Well, we don't get any scrap for this. That's pretty bad. I also didn't man the doors. So again, this is yet another time we're not actually going to get any scrap. We've had a lot of just sort of dead jumps. Scrap is king in FTL. Like, if you don't get scrap, you just can't win. Didn't say that. Certain ships have much lower winning thresholds than other ships. I wouldn't put this up there. And, you know, we talk about how blue options. We've gotten one blue option thus far. I kind of feel blue options are a little bit overrated. I mean, there's actually, like, an achievement where you have to get, like, 4 by Sector 5. And it took me, like, 6-7 runs to get that. Oh, backup battery would actually be kind of legit. Come on, I need scrap. I just need scrap. Prepare to chase them. Nope, fleet pursuit doubled a mile, so we lost scrap and then we lost a jump to boot. We're getting really dire here. We haven't done anything wrong. The game's just not giving us... All right, rock crew member for second time. Thank you. Okay, I gotta keep remembering to send you... Forgetting. I really would love to go to a store to get repairs, but I just don't have the money. Another empty jump. Going to the store with 9 scrap. We actually have to because we are down on fuel. I need fuel. I don't think that's 3, so... Yeah, losing 2 jumps in 1. It's like, oh, I hope I make scrap, attack the ship. It's not an option. Okay, they have a teleporter, basic laser. I gotta take this weapon down in 21 seconds. So it's gonna get off 1 volley, probably, most likely. I need to do 2 damage to their system, so that's like every shot hitting. I got someone in my sensors. Or, like, every shot missing. That's also fantastic. Yeah, I didn't take it offline. Okay, so we're totally gonna eat a giant flak. That's just gonna happen. And I have to be really careful. I could easily lose a crew member here. Oh, this is going to be so much damage. But the game isn't, like, we're still in it. Like, it's not like, oh, this is over or anything along those lines. The game has to give me something above pretty much awful. That's it, something that's just not awful. Apparently I'm too picky. 3 fuel, 3 missiles, and 12 scraps. So 3 fuel is really tempting. It was really close in the systems page, not so much for the weapons. Well, it didn't matter. Like, going to that shop was really bad. Again, that was another thing we didn't get any scrap for, but we needed fuel. Take 3 fuel. No, I'm too far behind on scrap. I can't take the surrender. I'm really tempted to take the fuel there. Alright, we still got it and got 5 more scrap. For a missile I don't need. Got 26 missiles, though. That's great. That's really useful. Alright, so we know we're not gonna... It's unlikely I see another store. I'm gonna buy engine here, just for a little bit more evasion. Well, it happens at FTL. Hey there! This ship can't hurt us. It legit cannot hurt us. It happened in my oxygen. Alright, let's fend off. Do you have a clone bay? No, you have a med bay. Alright, well, let's kick you off my ship. We can. Then we'll see if... Ooh, that is a pretty high-level teleporter. We might have a chance of a crew kill. If this... Because this charges a little bit faster, they might send the NG over. If we can kill the NG, possibly we get a crew kill. Training. That's a possibility. Let's see what they board us with. Okay, there's the NG. So yeah, right now I'm just sort of focused on trying to get this offline if possible. No. Wow, that's like a level 3 tilt. Do I want to train? Yeah, why not? What's the worst thing we happen is that we get to play a little bit of Hexels. Alright, we're gonna take this opportunity to train our crew, because I need the extra help. We're gonna get a couple points in evasion. Isn't that fun? So this game is going to autoplay. It's gonna board me again. Hexels. Yep. Shouldn't take too long. Use random. Oh no, use today's date. Okay, 3 and... Okay, that's blue, right? Blue, blue, blue. Off. 1, 2. 2 and 3. 1, 2. 2 connected. 1, 2, 4. 2, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all those are nopes. Blue, 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 and blue. 1, 2, 5. That's blue. Except the flagship, it is exceedingly rare that they'll board more than twice. Like I can only recall seeing it once that a ship has boarded twice outside of like the flagship. Let's see, 2 blue connected, so that definitely is blue. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. No. 4, no. 3 connected, so... Oh, I forget. 3 not connected, so you're a no, which makes you a yes and a yes. 2 and 3. Here. Oh, 3, 3, 2, 3 not connected. Don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1. Probably gotta start doing these 1, 2, 3. Kind of the harder ones. Involve much more counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. How are you doing? 4, 5, 6. So 7? 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're no. 7's done. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, and no. Blue, blue. This 5 is taken care of. 1, 2, and 3, and no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, this says 6 not connected, so 5, so that's a no, and that makes you a yes, which is that. It's a no. That one's done. That is done. See, 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 7. So no. Cleared out. 2, 3. No. 2 and 3, and no, and yes. 5 is cleared. Let's check the 8 again. 5, 6, 7. No, here I could use that information and maybe we get the 9, but I think we're done training. Oh no, that was shields. We're close. Alright, let's just get back to it though. FTL's canceled forever. Come on, 4 more. Oh, you know what would have helped? If I like depowered my weapons and powered my evasion instead. That would have trained us just a little bit faster, maybe. Maybe. Alright, so the NG boarded us, which means the NG is going to fix systems first. Also, I need auto fire off. Oh, buffer point in the oxygen. Amazing. So the idea is that we're going to try and get like an O2 kill here, possibly. But my Hexels, well, look. Hexels is but for a fleet moment. It's a snowflake. These opportunities are rare, and that's what makes them magical. So if we can just start piling on scrap, be really nice. It's going to be tricky though. 3 shielded ships are very possible in the next coming sector, and the idea of needing all 3 burst laser shots to hit does not fill me with joy to crack those kinds of ships. One, 2. I actually counted it out. It typically takes a Mantis 4 hull to like repair oxygen. Or no, I should say is it takes 4 hull damage for a Mantis repairing the oxygen for the ship to run out of O2. Oh, that hit. That works. That's if it is the Mantis doing the repairs. It's the NG. Because they might shift, like they might have taken too much damage and they switch off and the NG does repairs. It's worth the attempt though. A free scrap recovery arm would be amazingly nice. It would help make up some stuff. But I can't, like I wouldn't pay for it. I'm still too far behind. Like spending 50 scrap on a scrap recovery arm is typically a no in hard mode. It's like, I could get that for 50 scrap, or I could, like, buy something I need. Again, if we run into 3 shielded ships, need everything to hit. Like 50 scrap I'd rather hold on to and buy hacking. Or mind control at 75. No more life signs. We got a crew kill, but we only got 20 scrap for it. Right. So everything is kind of powered as much as I'm gonna get it. So we're low on fuel, low on hull, and had another empty jump. We'll probably jump here and back. I don't like the idea of burning fuel here, but I need more. Attack the rebels, of course. Okay, so you have an ion intruder, but their weapons cannot hurt me. Getting for 2 doors. Oh, no, I didn't try an intruder, just a boarding bot. All right, Mantis, go help. They depowered the other thing. Put him in the room. Whoa, whoa, you're not done. Help out your Mantis friend. Food? Alright, we'll just close those doors and we'll get the repair later. My crew is gonna need to heal. I could take 2 damage stealing supplies. Oh, we got more money, thank you. As you leave, you receive a message. This is why the rebels... Look, I needed the 10 scrap. Really, really needed 10 additional scrap. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime you can start, splicing through, like, just 5 systems, it's super nice. Okay, so we have 46 scrap, we have 6 fuel. We can technically power everything that we have. And just toggle off the O2. I hate burning 2 of fuel for a single jump, but I gotta try just to get more money. Yes. Okay. That kind of was worth. At least we got fuel out of it. Next sector, civilian. I was kind of hoping NGs and just getting a bunch of free stuff and avoiding fights. All right. Exit. Wow, tons of nebula jumps, which could be really valuable because it's a civilian sector, not a uncharted nebula. So these will have the fleet pursuit. So we could get a lot of value out of those jumps. Unfortunately, like I said, we will run into 3 shielded ships, which is really, really bad for us. We get 80 scrap in hacking. That would be a really strong pickup this sector. That is pretty much like, I don't want to say necessity. It would go a long way because it would only take us 80 scrap to essentially just get that system online. Plus another 25 scrap, so it's 105 scrap to really give us a boost in our weapons and our damage output. Because getting another weapon online is 50 plus 75, so it's 125 scrap to get a weapon online, plus probably the 2 power for it. So you're looking at like 200 scrap, 105. Pretty easy to figure out which one's easier for us to get online. Okay, so just fair fights, no 3 shielded ships. That's all I ask. Empty jumps. Okay. Free stuff would also be fine. No, I have to reject your offer. Don't have a... Alright, so this is a ship we can hurt that can't hurt us. Lovely. Well, unfortunately, hacking for crew kills is boy, that's a lot of fixing. It's a bit of a luxury at this point. Like, I need it. I would pretty much just use it on piloting to ensure that my burst laser 3 hits, and then the whole beam can do some damage. So that would let us do like 2 damage to a weapon system. Oh, good. Good. That's fine. No, that's a terrible surrender offer. Okay, 25 scrap. Stress. I mean, stresses should be pretty good. We do have a lot of blue options. Just free stuff loading in space. Or empty jump. These empty jumps are just killing us. Everything's killing us. We're eating tons of missiles, give you 4 fuel. Okay, they could give us a lot of scrap, or they give us something utterly worthless. I'm too far behind. Don't give me a map update, just give me, like, a ton of scrap. Yes. Because we still haven't seen a store yet. Alright, I'm gonna go for this, because I want that blue option. It's a bit of a luxury. Intruders on board. Oh, that's good. I don't actually want money. Who told you I wanted money? Okay, let's vent. Looks like there's 4 borders. If we turn off the oxygen, it does make a big difference in their ability to break some of these systems. If you ever make your way to my actual medbay, I will totally invite you in. Come on in. Alright, we can bring the oxygen back online. Kill everyone. Oh, right. The breach. That was probably a little bit low on oxygen. Alright, we're at 58%. Let's go ahead and let the O2 come back on before you get free drone system. The drones are bad. Like, offensive drones, your offensive drones, firstly, are just not as good as the AI drones. Like, they don't fire as fast. B, they cost drone parts, which you'd rather spend on hacking. C, defensive drones, which are the good drones, they're blind to this side of the game. It's an error. So that's why you frequently get hit from projectiles from this side of the ship, even if you have a defensive drone. Okay, I got 3 jumps to find a store. 1, 2, maybe. We're gonna attack the pirate. Oh, hey there. Hi. How are you? Ion, pike beam, flak 1, and a beam drone. This is fine. This is totally fine. This is insanely bad. No, I just need to get out of this fight. This fight again, this is a fight where I need all 3 of my projectiles to hit to even take their shield down to do any damage to them whatsoever. Alright, we have a slight chance, but not really. All 3 shots hit. Again, I can't do anything else, you know, I can't really run. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We just need to run. Hey, that's also not a store. Yeah, for Sector 4, 3 shielded ship is pretty bad. To put it behind a Zoltan shield is worse. Honestly, I don't think the game, we're talking like balance issues, the game really should punish ships for having Zoltan shields. I mean, they're the best augment in the game. Didn't feel like that ship was pretty far behind in any regard at all. Like, that's a disgusting fight without the Zoltan shield. Alright, I'm gonna go here, see if we can find a store. Hacking, okay. Oh, so much for that. Okay, so they have 2 projectiles. Hopefully they don't time well enough. But I have to crack 3 shields again. Come on, I need both shields up before the halberd beam fires. Good. Turn back on the oxygen. Yeah, so we're in that spot again. Like I said, we need all of our shots to hit to hurt ships. This is what I really wanted to avoid. And even if we need scrap from this fight, and then we could, like, afford hacking, even though I can't afford to, like, get it online. Come on. Like, it's just a matter of time for their weapons to sink. Like, they just need 1 shield down for this halberd beam to hit. Yeah, no, I need everything. I mean, we've just been behind the entire run, really. Okay, they still haven't synced yet. Still alive. I still haven't got a single 3-hit shot volley to hit yet. Oh no, both shots hit. That's bad. Oh jeez, that was really close. I gotta take one of these weapons offline. Like, I have to. Oh, okay, we took the halberd beam offline. So now we don't even take damage. I mean, ideally I would have hit, like, piloting there, but... So again, we're in that same thing where we need all 3 shots to hit. I'm curious if it can even get close to powering. Alright, this is a good swipe for us. Yeah, so the reason I actually picked the pike beam over the hull beam is this. Like, we have a really solid projectile, but it takes so long for the hull beam to actually cut its path that the gap of the shield bubbles being down isn't long enough for us to actually deal 3 damage with the hull beam here. But I only need 2 shots to hit. Keep that halberd beam down. .24 scrap. What? We could buy hacking and some fuel. Like, that's... We need a game changer. And it's like hacking. So, when we talk about, you know, hacking is overpowered or anything, I always think of runs like this. Like, I feel if we don't get hacking, we just lose. By the way, this could easily be like... So my last 2 losses were these impossible runs where I just never got any money the entire time with a Fed B and a rock, or a... Yeah, I got no money with a Fed B, and then we had a rock A run where we never found a weapon until... We didn't find a weapon until Sector 4, and then it was too late. There was nothing we could... There's no stores. So neither of these are stores. That's really bad. Well, I have to fight this ship, obviously. Doesn't have shields. Its FTL is charging, but that's... It's projectiles, okay. Don't hit me in the weapons, don't hit me in the weapons. You should be on shields by now. So I want the whole beam to fire first. To hopefully lower its evasion. Okay, their weapon... I had to take their piloting down because I need these kills. Nice. Alright. Still haven't taken damage yet. Totally just jinxed myself. I know it. I know it. Broken O2, a little bit gross, but we killed it. Okay, please give me fuel. All right, so we're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna let the O2 come back online. All right, I have 123 scrap. Technically spend like 40. Hold out for hacking, but we also need fuel at this point. Okay, so that makes it down to 40 seconds. It down to 30. I don't even know if that's... I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do at this point. I could buy a little bit of evasion. It won't tell me if those... It doesn't look like these are stores. You can get blue options with all your crew. I mean, we've gotten 2. And they were nice. I mean, it was the repugnant rock, so that was good, but empty jumps. Just so many empty jumps. So we're in Sector 4. What I'd like to be... There have been games in Sector 4. What I'd like to be now, as I would have already bought another system. I'd have a 5-powered weapon system at minimum. So we're talking that, like, I should have 200 more scrap than what I have. And, you know, fuel. Of course, I have to explore the nearby area. Trade 20 scrap for 5 fuel, 10 scrap for 2 fuel. So far behind. Yes. Yeah, that's not that bad. But no store. Alright, you could totally just sit there and wait. I've had as many as having to wait 5 jumps. And another 3 shielded ship. And it's a scout, mean it's going to run away from this fight. And it has hacking. Okay, it's only putting up a basic laser. Oh, it's not... Oh, okay, no, it's just a disruptor. Okay, this ship can't hurt us. Because it only has... What is this ship? Alright, let's think of how I want to do this. Because if I hit a bunch of systems, a lot of stuff is going to just go off. And that could be really, really bad. It doesn't look like it has any more weapons. I just got to figure the whole beam is going to wreck them pretty hard. Oh, right, I forgot I swapped these out. Right. Full beam go. Okay, this is good. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Guess what sector we're in? This is fine. 5 damage. Swipe is fine. Jeez, they're offering me 4 fuel. I have to take it. Yeah, 1 fuel for like 75 scrap. It's no, we're most of the way through Sector 4. Yeah, if this was Sector 3, this is we'd be fine. Aside from the fact like apparently stores got illegal. Yeah, we early on had a lot of nasty fights, and then just tons of empty jumps. We actually had, I think we missed 3 opportunities to get double rewards in Sector 1. And then we got the chase down a ship, which of course got away, and the fleet pursuit doubled. That was really good. And then, yeah, I had to go to Nebulas because Zoltan shields. I can't imagine going against Zoltan shields. That's also we're only in Sector 4. I think it's like I normally put it like a 50-50 split of 3 shielded ships. How much scrap did I get in Sector 1? We got a shield online. That was 50. I want to say it was less than 100. It would have been close. Alright, well, you don't have boarding. Totally have weapons that could wreck me. I did take the opportunity to train, though. So that should count for something. Let's kick up the O2. Alright. Everything hit, please? Oh! Awesome. In the shields and double fire. Good. That's excellent. We actually got a dodge. Okay, didn't get that repair. Come on, fix it already. How much health are you at? Farb is at 44 health. That repair. Need that charged. And I just need 3 shots to hit again. Okay, that missed. Okay. Oh, that was such an important dodge. Yeah. So this is either the 4th or 5th fight we've had in this sector, and every single one of them, I think, has been 3 shields. I think one might have been in a nebula or an ion storm, or whatever they're called. But, yeah. Okay, that does not hitting anything. Oh, don't run away, you jerk. Wow. Again, the double fire. Just amazing. And the system I couldn't have it hit in. They're gonna get away now. I can't stop them. Okay, I have to jump before the fleet pursuit jumps, and lose another one. I have to aid the civilian ship. 3 shields again, and a flak and burst laser too. Okay. We're just dead. Yeah, so this is the third run I've now lost in a row by sheer lack of scrap. I have all achievements and unlocks and everything on hard mode. 474 scrap. Oh, I don't know what to do.